Day 8 of training camp, up and down day, but we'll get to that. What is up, Finn fans? Day 8 of training camp. There's some good, some bad, some things we need to talk about training camp today, some things that we will address. But before we jump into that, I do have to shout out some people that helped me. First, Tommy and Hialeah. We got that name right. Ronald Lies, Lyles, Drew Lowe, and Carlos Enriquez. These are the guys who have sent us videos, help me with play-by-play, essentially keep me informed. Again, if you go to camp and you send me videos or any of that stuff, or you DM me videos, so, hey, Doug, check this out. If you missed this, missed that, I will give you a shout out at the beginning of the video. Also, I have to shout out today's sponsor, and that is Manscaped.com. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Manscaped.com. Now, Manscaped.com, I've been working with them for a hot minute, and they got this package, no pun intended, called the Platinum Package 4.0. Now, in this, you're getting a lot in this package, no pun intended. You're getting the body wash. This body wash, fantastic. No aluminums, no any of that stuff that's going to mess with your skin. You get aloe, sea salt, moisturizer, all that good stuff. You're also getting the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Keep your hair all nice and clean. Of course, you're going to get the Lawnmower 4.0. It's got the light. It's got the skin-safe technology. It's waterproof. It's cordless. This thing is fantastic. I use it on my face. Like I was talking about with Father's Day, you can use it on your back, your chest if you're a hairy man. You're also getting the underarm deodorant stick. This thing, again, no aluminums, none of that bad stuff in there. It's good, scented, great for you, especially after the gym, all that good stuff. You put on your pits. You're getting the crop preserver. It's for your downstairs bonanza. Keep it fresh, keep it scented. Also, you get the toner on top of the preserver. So you get the preserver and you get the toner. And you might be thinking to yourself, geez, Doug, what else is in this package? It's not called Platinum for nothing, because now you're getting the Weed Whacker nose, ear, and hair trimmer as well. Not only are you going to get the Lawnmower 4.0, but you're also going to get the Weed Whacker nose and ear hairs. I'm turning 35. I'm already starting to get hairs in these areas. Gotta buzz them. So with all of that, Platinum 4.0, you get 20% off, free shipping, and on top of that, on top of 7 different things, they're going to give you 2 gifts. One being a nice carrying case, and the other being a pair of boxers. All you got to use is the promo code DDW20 and you get yourself 20% off on this fantastic Platinum Package 4.0. I'm telling you, you get all this stuff, you're going to have BGE, as they like to call it, Big Groomed Energy. So Manscaped.com, use the promo code DDW20, you get yourself 20% off, free shipping, and 2 gifts. Manscaped, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Alrighty, so like usual, we're going to jump into press conferences, got some news and notes, got a little tidbits. I haven't said that in a hot minute. And then we're going to jump to on-the-field stuff, and then I have a good amount of videos to show you guys. So we're going to start with Mike McDaniel. He says, competitors by nature compete, and they in general have a yearning to have the ball, but I'm trying not to have preconceived perceptions how they will handle not getting the ball. And I think he's answering essentially Preston Williams and how he's unhappy with the lack of opportunities he's getting. But again, he's gotten opportunities for 3 straight years and really hasn't taken the bull by the horns. So, as much as I like Preston Williams and I think he can be good for us, I'm not, losing sleep over that. It talks about playing the starters next Saturday. He says it's a tough balance you handle on a case-by-case basis on what the team needs. Some starters will play Saturday, but some won't. Wouldn't be surprised if, you'll probably see Tua for a series. I don't think you'll see Teron Armstead, all that stuff, but I'll talk about that when I preview the Bucs game on next Friday. On the punishment, essentially, that the Dolphins had to take, he says, we have a challenge in front of us as the 2022 Dolphins. I think the players are completely and utterly focused on that, and I agree. I don't think they're really worried about that. They have a lot of things that they need to focus on, and losing a first-round pick that doesn't necessarily affect them, or losing $2 million in cap space, I don't think it affecting them right now. Talks about Byron Jones. He says, right now we are confident in how he is rehabbing. Hopefully we get him back for week 1. Be big. But Trill Williams, not Terrell. Trill Williams is doing pretty well. So we'll see. On releasing Butler, he says, not an expert on the CBA, but certain things within the injury really kind of forced the hand in that direction. I'm not an expert on the new CBA or anything either. So I'm assuming doing that, being that he failed his physical and he couldn't actually perform, I think they had to release him. Again, if you know, comment below. On Tua needing reassurance, he says, if you're a quarterback in the NFL and you don't think that there is competition always, then then that is not the way to look at it. And he's 100% correct. You are constantly looking over your shoulder in the NFL, and it's not just at the quarterback position. It's at every single position. Your position is constantly being drafted. So you're in your prime, right? You're year 4, right? You're doing fantastic. The owners are thinking, okay, in about 3 or 4 years, we're going to have to replace this guy. So maybe in about a year or 2, we draft his replacement, have him learn behind. There's that constant thought process. We're talking about that with X and with Byron. We're talking about that with Teron Armstead. We just signed the guy. So you're always looking over your shoulder. He says his teammates are confident in what he is developing into, and that is a very cool process to watch. He says, I haven't seen anything from Tua that lends me to believe that he's affected in the slightest by anything that he can't control. I agree. I don't think he lets any of these things really affect him, because we would have noticed it. And I honestly, me personally, I haven't noticed it. Maybe you have. Talks about Javon Holland. He says he's athletic. He's got a lot of skills. None of that doesn't matter unless he has the brain for football. It's 100% correct, especially if you're that field general in the backfield, back of the defense. If you don't have the smarts, you don't know what you're looking at. It doesn't matter how skillful you are. It's not going to add up. On Connor Williams snaps, because, again, we'll talk about that. He said, I'd be concerned if he didn't work on it. I'm very, very confident in how far he has come. We'll talk about that. On Dieter, he says he's feeling better. We are trying to be pragmatic and not be greedy. We are taking it day by day. Again, I'll get to the center position. Trust me. Maybe I'll touch upon it right now because the Dolphins waived unrestricted free agent punter Hartley and signed Sterling Hoffrichter. They signed another punter. They released Hartley and they signed another punter. Why? Pretty sure we got a pretty good punter right now. I'm pretty sure the center position is kind of making all us Dolphin fans worried. Why? Again, I'll get to that. Andrew Van Ginkel rocking the orange jersey. I honestly thought it would have been Eazy-E, but I guess I was wrong. Armstead in pads. He practiced today along with Hill and Chase Edmonds. We're back at practice. Melvin Ingram and Mostert were there. Limited. They did practice, but not as much as everyone else. That's what I got for the notes, little tidbits. Now we're going to get to the on-the-field stuff. One-on-ones, Howard got a pair of wins against Tyreek Hill. Great to see. Again, you're practicing against one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, one of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL. Then all of a sudden you go against the guy that's not as good as Tyreek Hill, and you're like, wow, this is light work. I'm going to shut this guy down all game. John Jenkins, again, shout out to Omar Kelly. He watches the one-on-ones when it comes to the offense versus defensive line. That's where we get that. And I'm hearing John Jenkins isn't blockable. I'm hearing he's doing fantastic. Sanu with a nice move and gets a catch from Tua. And then Tyreek Hill and Cedric Wilson doing push-ups after the one-on-one drills. I guess they weren't as good as they'd like to be. 11 on 11s now. Ingram doing position drills, warm-ups. Then we have Tua's first pass was a bullet pass to Tyreek Hill. A little high. Couldn't bring it in. Overthrew him a little bit. Chase Edmonds hits a nice run for a chunk on the backside. Then Chase Edmonds stopped by Jalen Phillips at the line of scrimmage. Eric Rowe shuts down the run by Savon Ahmed. Then Chase Edmonds takes the handoff, hits a stutter, pulls the linebacker to the inside, takes it to the outside. Nice little move by Chase Edmonds there. Teddy Bridgewater, Tyreek Hill in the middle for a nice 18-yard gain. Then Sanders comes free on a nice double move. Thompson throws it to him, but he overthrows him just by a little bit. throws it out of reach just by a little bit. And Austin Jackson with a nice pancake move. I think I have the video for that we'll look at after we go through all these plays. But I think I have the video of Austin Jackson with a nice pancake move, which is good to hear. Very happy to hear that. And then we got red zone drills. Emmanuel Agba sets the edge for Baker to stop Mostert, which is nice. You have Agba hitting the edge, so Mostert can't get to the outside. Baker comes in, cleans it up, finishes it off. Armstead blocking 10 yards down the field. Love hearing that. Chase Edmonds, nice run by but defender stops him at the 5-yard line. After a bunch of run stuff, Tua then finds Tyreek Hill in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Andrew Van Ginkel races to Gesicki, pushes him out of bounds before he can reach over and get the pylon. Michelle left a side run stopped by Zach Sealer. High snap from Pankey to Teddy Bridgewater. Gaskin gains a couple. So it was a high snap to Teddy. He gets the ball, gives it to Teddy, gives it to Gaskin for a couple. Coverage sack on Tua. No one got open on the 4-yard line. Again, it gets harder the closer you get to the red zone. 3rd and 4, Teddy throws low on a pass to Preston Williams. Tyreek Hill shows his quickness. Thompson hits him for 6 on the 5-yard line. And then finally, Ben Still, the undrafted free agent, gets a sack in the end, and that is the end of the red zone. And we go back to 11 on 11s. But before we do that, Jason Sanders, perfect in camp so far. He nails 6 straight field goals. Tua to Tyreek Hill for a nice 25-yarder to the far hash. Then Tua pulls down a high snap before giving it to Mostert. Josh Boyer sends a blitz, forcing Tua to scramble. I think I have the video of that as well. Noah with a would-be sack on Tua. Nice to see Noah Monogany getting in there. Port Augustine sacking Teddy Bridgewater. Then Zach Sealer, sack on Teddy Bridgewater. Mostert, nice burst at the line of scrimmage. Gets a nice little run there. Zach Sealer disrupts the timing on a run play. Ben Still with another stop. Again, I'm hearing good things about him, the undrafted free agent. Whole right side of the offensive line collapses. Tua had no chance to throw the ball. Pressure from Javon Holland off the edge forces errant throw from Tua to Gesicki. Nice recovery from Tua to Connor on third and short. Sanders, nice 25-yard catch from Teddy Bridgewater. Ran it for the rest of the way for a touchdown. No defender could catch him. Teddy Bridgewater, 25-yarder to Hunter Long. Then Jenkins stacks up Savon Ahmed. And Chase Edmonds showing power, converting a 3rd and short. It's nice to hear. You don't hear power coming when you think of Chase Edmonds. And then finally, low snap to Thompson, but gets it to Wilson anyway. And then finally, after practice was over, you could see Gesicki and Tua working together, working on their timing and their passes and everything. Well, that's camp. That's day 8 of camp. We need to talk about the center position. Teddy Bridgewater, Skylar Thompson, and Tua Tagovailoa all got bad snaps snapped to them. And it wasn't just Connor Williams. It was also Adam Pankey with bad snaps. That's a problem. That is a problem, and the Miami Dolphins need to address it. Now, I'm not saying I know any better than these guys. I'm not saying that, obviously, if I did, I would be in the NFL and I would be a GM or I'd be a head coach or I'd be an assistant or whatever. I'm not saying I know any better. But if you're seeing all these bad snaps and if you're seeing the trouble that the offensive line is having, which they were today, a lot of sacks, a lot of stops at the line of scrimmage, you need to do something about it. It's day 8 of camp. You got a lot of camp left. Something needs to be done. There are good centers out there. J.C. Tretter's still out there. Obviously, the Bucs lost their center, so they're going to be looking for potential centers to replace. It needs to be done. You need to go out and get a center. I'm not saying Connor Williams can't do it. I'm not saying Connor Williams can become better at the center position. Go out, get yourself a legit center. Take Connor Williams, put him back at left guard. All of a sudden, your offensive line is 100 times better than it was. I think it's time to stop with the experiment. That's just me. That's just how I feel. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Overall, it was a bad day for the offense. Defense completely dominant, especially on the run game. Just bad day. Tomorrow they have camp, and then Sunday they have camp. You got to chain together some good days. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Let's get to the videos. I think this is the run by Chase Edmonds. I think this is the nice run. Yep. Now, it's a good run, but you, not to like be a Debbie Downer or anything, he would have been stopped. I'll tell you where he would have been stopped probably. Right? A little motion there. Nice seal by Alec Ingold here. You can see the lane right here. Gesicki's in there doing his thing. Right there. He would have been stopped right here. So it would have been a gain of 3. Right? He would have been stopped right there. And he also stops. So it's a nice run. And this is coming from Tommy and Hialeah. He would have been stopped, but it's still nice to see. Nice to see. We got another one here from Tommy. I think this is a kick return. I got some special teams for you guys. Doing some special teams work. There's a little bit of a kick return here. I don't know who's returning it. I can't see it. It is offense, though. But here's the thing. They can't, they're not tackling to the ground. So a lot of what we're seeing and a lot of the things that people are worried about, you can't really be worried about it, or you can't really celebrate it because it's not, they're not tackling to the ground. So again, it's like, you shouldn't be worried about it, but you also shouldn't celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, blown coverage. Well, touchdown. Oh, that's nice. Nice throw. We look at the throw and the arc and the ball placement. That's all fine and dandy. That's what we celebrate. But when it comes to the big plays and the lack of big plays or the stops, it's hard to worry or celebrate, in my opinion. This is my opinion. That's why you notice I'm like, good play. Let's look at the ball placement, blah, 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 or bad play. Could have done this. But they're not tackling to the ground. They're not as aggressive with one another. They're not trying to hurt. It's hard to explain, but I'm not too worried about it yet. I need to start seeing them practice against people that aren't their own teammates, because then you really get a good idea of what you got there. So we got another play here. Nice zoom, Tommy. My boy Tommy from Hialeah. High snap. See that? I think he caught that. Oh, that's a scramble. Couldn't really get much of it. Good thing to have caught that. Like, if this was game, he catches the back end of it. Jeez Louise. I'm telling you, they need to address the center position. You have a very good left guard on the team. You need to address the center position for the love of everything holy. These are videos that Ronald shared for me. This is from Tommy again. This is, I think, Austin Jackson pancaking somebody. So we'll check this one out. You love hearing it, that Austin Jackson pancaked somebody. Right here, right side. All right, all right. All right, Austin. And him doing that set the edge for the run. So here comes the run, setting the edge. Nice block by Alec Ingold. Again, he is an dark horse on this team. Nice blocking. Nice play to set the edge. That's improvement. Celebrate all the improvement we can get. That's improvement there. Love it. Absolutely love it. What do I have here? Cedric Wilson battling with Nick Needham. This is also from Tommy. Shout out to Tommy. If you haven't yet, go follow him. I'll show you his at. If you haven't yet, go follow Tommy at Dolphin Fan 201, Tommy and Hialeah. Go follow him. He's getting us so much of these videos. Awesome human being. That's a nice throw. That's a nice tight window throw. See, again, I'm not looking at... What I look at here is the one-on-ones and then the accuracy and the ball placement is what I'm looking at in these types of videos. You got Nick Needham on him, right? Good. And he just puts that ball where it needs to be. It's a good play. It's an absolutely good play. Last one we got is from Drew, and this is Dokes. Solid run. Again, like you could see where he probably would have been tackled if they're actually tackling to the ground. But I like the lane that is opened here because he would have been tackled right there. But I like the lane that is opened up on that run. One more time. Good play. Good play. Like I said, this was a defensive day for camp. But that's what I got for you today. They have camp tomorrow and Sunday. And then I think they have a day or two off, and then they have joint practice the 10th and the 11th. Then I think they have the day off, and then they have the Bucks game. So I'm going to do my preview on Friday for the preseason Bucks game, essentially just what I'm looking for. I'm going to do that for every preseason game, just give you guys an idea of what I'll be looking for in the preseason games. I will be live streaming them. Preseason game starts at 7:30. I'll be live at 7:15. Come hang out. Real quick, I'll show you what I've been working on. I got that Mamma Jamma for the live streams. I got a scoreboard. Thank you to Jordan Begay, my graphic designer. He made this scoreboard for me. So I got scoreboards for live streams. It's going to be awesome. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.